Alright boys, welcome back to another vanilla base design. This one's a main base aimed at dedicated duos. This base comes equipped with online defenses and a bunker for offline defenses. Very quickly before we jump into the tour, I want to break down the build costs and upkeep. First off, I'm going to throw the final build cost on screen. This includes every door, window, box, anything you might see inside the base. This is how many boxes of each material you'll need to build the base. Finally, this is the upkeep for 24 hours. Now I'm going to give you guys a tour, and from there I'm going to show you how to build it. Coming inside the base, we have our usual airlock, a single door, 2 windows, and some garage door spam. After the 4th garage door we reach our bunker. This armoured roof takes us up to the 2nd floor and can also be opened to take us inside our bunker. Inside the main core we have 12 boxes and a small box. There's also room for a tier 3, a turret to defend it all, and your TC. These bottom 2 boxes are actually unlootable, and they cost a total of 8 rockets to access. Finally, I'm going to show you guys how the bunker works. The bunker is opened by an armoured triangle roof on my right. And the bunker is shut by breaking the twig frame. This time we're going to head up the ramp to the 2nd floor. At the top of the ramp there's room for some drop boxes. And then you can do a jump to the 2nd floor, or there's a ladder to use if you find the jump too hard. On the 2nd floor we have a tier 2 and a box underneath for crafting meds. To the side there's some more boxes that can be defended by a window. And down the right takes us to our jump up to the 3rd floor. The 3rd floor is bedrooms, the space for 2 beds or more depending on how many you're playing as. The bedroom floor also provides windows to look out towards the shooting floor. This single door takes us to the shooting floor. And from the shooting floor we can go to our roof access. This base comes along with an expandable starter that is great to live out of until you're ready to build the main base. Before we start building we need to find a flat build spot where we can do low foundations because our core is 1.5 walls high and we would like to hide that. Once you think you found a spot where you can build foundations this low, you're ready to start building. Place a 1x2 and then honeycomb it all the way around. Go ahead and upgrade all of this to stone. Next we're going to wall in our core. Go ahead and upgrade all of this to stone. Next we're going to raise the core by a half wall. Upgrade all of this to stone and then add a ceiling. Upgrade your ceilings to stone but leave 1 square wooden. From inside the base we're going to add a single door frame. Again that needs to be wooden. And a stone double door. Later on we're going to soft side out these 2 things, so make sure they remain wood. Go ahead and place your TC in the left corner. Then add a half wall and a low wall in front. Next up we're going to place in some shelves. And you can upgrade those shelves to stone. Add some door frames on top. Add in some door frames on top. And upgrade those 3 to stone. This corner over here can be honeycombing. Place a triangle here and upgrade it to metal because you won't be able to access it later. Next up, place a triangle on a half wall. Finally, make sure you lock your TC before you make it unlootable. Once all your friends have the code, go ahead and add a roof on top. Add in some doors if you haven't already. Finally, come outside and extend your airlock. That concludes the starter base. Go ahead and place in anything you might need. and then start farming up for your main base. Start off the main base, we're going to finish off the footprint to make sure it all fits. Make your way to the front door and place a square on either side. Then fill in the gaps with some triangles and make a hexagon in the middle. Go ahead and add triangles around everything else, and you can upgrade everything in twig to stone. Next, we're going to finish off the airlock. Go ahead and place a single door in the front and a window on either side. Place a wall around all the squares. Add in some door frames and one last wall here. Go ahead and upgrade everything in twig to stone. Make sure the hard side walls on these squares are facing you, and then give everything a floor. Leave out the floors on these two triangles and surround them with half walls. Add some floors on top and then upgrade everything to stone. Next, we're going to honeycomb the rest of the core. Make your way to the triangles around the sides and place a half wall and then a full wall on top. Finally, you can raise the squares up by a half wall as well. Upgrade those walls to stone and then give it a stone ceiling. Once you've done that, surround the 1x2 in half walls. Upgrade them all to stone. Add a stone floor above the stone. Next, add in walls above the wooden square. And a door frame on top of the stone. Give it a ceiling, then upgrade it to stone. Then you can add a garage door. Next, we're going to upgrade this base to its final stage, and from here on out we'll be building in its final form. Upgrade every ceiling in the core to armored, all the door frames to metal. Next, upgrade the left wall to armored, and the right walls to sheet metal. Next, armor up everything that's touching the TC. The back wall's kinda hard to reach, but if you place a campfire in the corner, you should be able to upgrade it fine. You can add in 2 metal walls above the TC. Next, metal up the foundations. Metal up your honeycombing. Armor up this wall. And metal up this wall. Metal up all your floors. And if you have enough high qual, try and upgrade everything else to armored. Next up, I'm going to show you guys how to build the unlootable loot room. On the right hand side, if you place in some boxes and try and get them as close to this line as you can. Once your boxes are placed, go ahead and lock them both. And then add a low wall in front. Upgrade to metal. Next, place in your boxes on the left hand side. These ones won't be unlootable, so just place them however you want. Give them a low wall as well. And then jump on top of the right hand side and place in your ramp. Make sure you can access these ones. Finally, to complete the core, we're going to hatchet out this roof and this door frame. Once you've done that, go ahead and place in a roof ramp. Upgrade it to armored. Place in your boxes in the middle and then add in a frame. Leave it twig and then an armored triangle roof. Now that's the core complete, we're going to go outside and start upgrading some more. Towards the airlock, we're going to start upgrading things to metal. We're also going to upgrade this to metal. And everything stone here can be upgraded to metal too. Finally, make your way to the top and upgrade these 2 triangles to metal. That's all the upgrading complete for the base. Now we're going to start building in this final form. Before we continue, I'd just like to remind you, placing anything on here will break the bunker. So don't place anything there. Coming outside, we're going to layer this area with half walls. And do the same on the other side. Upgrade those half walls to metal and then just add in a ceiling. And those floors can be metal as well. The left side is going to be a loot room and the right side is going to be our jump up. Place in some boxes here and then add in a window. Over this side we're going to have a jump up. And everything else can be filled in with walls. And go ahead and upgrade all of these new walls to metal. Add in 3 door frames wherever you can. Upgrade those to metal and then give it a metal roof. Next up we're going to raise the honeycombing up to the same height. Make your way to the top of the airlock and we're going to wall in this triangle. Next add in walls all the way around the stone. And you can go ahead and upgrade all of this new twig to stone. Once you've upgraded all this to stone, go ahead and add floors on top. Once you've added in your floors, make your way over to the 2 triangles and add a half wall on top of them. Upgrade those 2 to stone and then add a floor on top. Face the airlock again and add in some roof triangles along the sides. That's the size the honeycomb's going to get, so now we're going to build the bedroom floor. Face the jump up side and place a single door in the middle. Add 2 window frames at either side. Place walls in the middle. Then add windows on the left and right again. Add a wall next to your jump up and a wall over here. Fill the rest in with door frames and you can upgrade everything to stone. Give this whole layer a metal floor. Once the bedroom floor is secure with doors and windows, we can start working on the shooting floor. Make your way over to the single door and place a square. From here you should be able to place a roof ramp. Upgrade the roof to metal and break the square. Go ahead and do the same on the other side. Next, make your way on top of the airlock and place a hexagon. And you can upgrade all of that to metal. Place a triangle floor frame on either side. And a triangle off of that. Upgrade all that stuff to metal. On this side we're just going to place 2 triangles. Then our frames. Just like that. And you can upgrade all that stuff to metal. Go ahead and add in your 4 floor grills. And next we're going to place in our window frames. And you can upgrade all of those window frames to stone. Next, place in door frames along the ramp. And on the other side. Then place in some single doors for peak downs. Upgrade all this new twig to stone. Make your way over to the airlock again and add in 2 frames. Add a ladder hatch in the middle. 2 walls. A half triangle. A door frame and a roof. Give it a garage door. And then you can add floors everywhere else. Upgrade all these floors to stone. Once you've done that, add in some roof ramps along the top. And all of these ramps can get upgraded to stone. Add in your windows and doors onto the shooting floor. Once you've done that, that is the base finished. Feel free to design the interior however you'd like, or you can copy what I did in the tour. And if you guys have any questions, you can ask me in the comments, or my Discord is linked in the description. I usually reply there pretty quickly. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, go ahead and leave a like, drop a sub, and I hope to see the Tanky Twin out there on some servers.